You look tired.
Oh, I am tired, kid. I had 3 nightmares last night, 3. And our Jack were in every one.
So what's new? Hey, you look like you got some post.
Oh, it'll be bills. So how are you going on with your Aussie guest?
You only made my breakfast this morning.
Hey, have you got any more at home like him?
What puzzles me is I've lived through a time of life that most of your working classes have done very nicely, thank you. I mean, living in converted pigsties with 2 cars on the drive. So where did I go wrong here?
Yeah, well, they don't call you Idle Jack for nothing, did they?
Now, that's not very nice, Terry. I'd have sweat blood making brass given half a chance. Just sweating making it for other folk that I disagreed with.
Yeah, well, I'm going to make a few quid. There's no danger of that.
Do you mind if I give you a bit of advice, lad?
Well, you can try.
It's your personality. You're too aggressive like your mother. You'd be better off being a bit suave like me, you know.
Suave like you?
Yeah.
Listen, I want to be a successful businessman, not the world's most comprehensive failure.
Hey, I was top of my class, mate. I could read penicillin when I was 5. The right opportunity never come along, that's all. Is that for me?
No, it's for me, man.
Hey, I see what I mean. Post is never for me. How can you be a success if you're never in the mainstream of life?
See you later, all right?
Never travelled first class intercity. Have you never seen that British Rail advert where that executive makes a fortune just sitting on the train before he even gets into his office? Where did I go wrong, then?
Well, if you want to play cricket, you buy a cricket bat, don't you?
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, maybe if you bought an executive briefcase, you'd be an executive.
Women, Gloria, should not take part in serious conversations because they've got no contribution to make.
Just trying to be helpful.
You know, I reckon I was an executive in the army.
Oh, I'm bossing bangers about at Catholic Cookhouse.
For your information, I once supervised the cooking of nearly 2,000 bangers after an exercise on Salisbury Plain, and not one of them were burnt, so beat that for responsibility.
I can't, Percy.
The General came to me after and said, "Well done, Sugden." I was very proud he knew my name.
Oh, hello. What you doing home at this time?
I told you, haven't I? No more pub snacks for me. I'm into healthy eating, high fibre diet and all that. I don't want to see another slice of white bread in this house.
Well, I'll have to keep getting white for your dad, because he thinks brown bread's white that's gone mouldy.
Letter for you there.
Oh, why? I saw a postman coming this morning. Woman's choice?
That's that women's magazine, isn't it? You don't get that no more.
No, I got sick of all them daft stories about women that live happily ever after with man of the dreams. I mean, that is fiction, that is.
Yeah. We'd probably be pleading with you to start buying it again.
I don't believe it.
What's up?
He says I won a car.
You won a car? You?
Me? A Vauxhall Nova?
Let's see that.
Well, does it? I don't say.
Says you won a brand new car. Vauxhall Nova. And the husband of the year competition. That's great, that's fantastic.
You can say that again, kid. Me? Brand new car that's never won out in her life before.
A new car, just like that, out of the blue.
Oh, let's have another look at that letter.
What is it?
Husband of the year. It's a mistake.
Mistake?
Well, it must be.
Why?
Well, I've never filled any Husband of the Year contest in. Not in Mumma's Choice. Or any other magazine for that matter.
Hey?
Up here he is, the Eddie Sharp of the rag and bone business. Made a couple of thou this morning, have you?
Made a few quid, don't you, Fred? Just have half a bitter, please.
You're tight with it and all. You notice he never buys me and you a drink, Percy.
You know, I've got a scheme for making brass.
Oh, yeah?
The Percy Sugden National Service Training School.
For what?
Well, there's no chance of them bringing back national service, is there? Not unless there's an emergency, so I open a school, offering basic national service training, square bashing, PT, bull and boots. You'll be queuing up to send the kids to it, get a bit of discipline knocked into them, and make a fortune. As well as making this country safe to live in again.
Yeah, but Percy, the only problem is you'd have to build a big wall around the camp to stop the kids from trying to get out.
Not with my powers of command, I wouldn't.
Now, then, is this a cash sale or a credit sale? I mean, your real tycoon never paid cash for anything, does it?
I'm gonna wipe that smile right off your face, Daddy.
You've been borrowing my socks again.
My mum's won a car in a competition.
She never.
She's what?
Straight up, one of them magazine competitions. That's what that letter was about this morning.
I'm just nipping out, Bet. I've got a fire to put out at home.
A fire?
A load of rubbish, actually. Got 'em going, though, didn't it? Eh?
Where is it?
Don't be ignorant. That's my letter, that is. Oh, I already told you, has he? Well, it's not what the paper it's written on. I've never entered any Husband of the Year competition. What chance would I have with it out like that, eh? Now, Rat of the Year, now you be talking.
Straight up is this.
Straight up. I've told you, I've never entered any competition. Not unless I did it in my sleep. I'm always having nightmares about you.
No, but I did.
You did?
When I was laid up with my bad leg and I had naught to do, I entered a couple of competitions in your magazines.
Get away.
It's true. Clever, aren't I? A new car, free, gratis, for naught. My luck's changed at last.
Hang on a minute. So why have they sent letter to me, then, if it were you that entered competition?
Your women's magazines, innit? I mean, those fellas are not supposed to look at them. No, I do. Flipping competitions in them. Felt a bit of a Jessie, you know.
Also, you entered my name, then, did you?
Yeah.
So I'm winner, then, aren't I?
Rubbish! I won it. It's my car.
Come here, what does it say? Dear Mrs. Duckworth, we are pleased to inform you that you have won our Husband of the Year competition. Couldn't be clearer, could it? I'm the winner. Me, Mrs. Vera Duckworth, Esquire.
Where you going?
I'm going out to celebrate my good luck.
Vera!
You'll never guess what's happened. Ivy, come here a minute. Hey, I've only won a car, kid. It's incredible, isn't it? Me, a car owner.
She means I won it.
A car? A proper one? Yeah, in a competition. A Vauxhall novel.
A Nova, actually, and I flaming won it.
Look, I don't think you've a leg to stand on, Jack. Do you? Or wheels? Anyway, is it brand imports all round?
Oh, not for me. No.
Oh.
Hey, Jack, is it true?
No.
She's not won a car. She's gone potty.
Look, I told you I flaming won it.
Hey, brand new, is it?
Brand new, Hilda.
What sort of competition were it?
Husband of the Year.
Well, what would you know about that, seeing the husband you've got?
Oh, you're only jealous, Hilda.
She's not the only one. What did you have to do in this competition?
Well...
There, you can't tell them, can you? Because I did it.
You?
Yeah, you had to put down in an order of importance what makes a good husband, like.
Well, how did you manage to do that?
Yeah, well, I flaming did, and I won that car.
Well, not according to woman's choice, you didn't. Hey, it's right, I won a car!
I thought it was a mistake.
Yeah, I wish I had a bit of flaming mistake.
Is that right, Vera? You got lucky.
Yeah, it's right, Mr. Baldwin.
Right, those drinks are all on me. Not just for your luck, but for tomorrow as well. You can drink a toast of mine and Susan's health. That goes for all of you. Drinks all round.
Sails in the sun.
Ah, shut up with your flaming cat's chorus.
Way out. I have something to sing about.
I'm going to write to that magazine and tell them who really won that car.
The proof of the pudding, Jack darling, is the name on the entry form. My name. Vera Duckworth, V-E-R-A.
It's stealing, is that? You've stole that car from me. You're a flaming thief.
Hey, don't you call me a thief.
What else are you?
Listen, you two. Have you never heard the expression family car? Well, that's what this car should be. The Duckworth family car. Got a nice ring to it, don't you think?
I wouldn't mind that.
Well, you won't, would you? Because I can't drive, can I?
Well, you can learn, can't you?
Oh, I'm going to do. Don't you fret.
You learn to drive. Don't make me laugh. You don't know the back of a car from the front. You'd most likely get in it wrong way round.
We'll see.
You just give me one good reason why you should claim that car for yourself when it were me that won it. You, go on, one.
Because it's safer.
Safer?
Yes. I ain't been done for drink driving. I won't go pubbing it in with my mates, male or female. Look, I'm doing you a favour, Jack. You'd only get into a load of trouble, you, with a brand new car of your own. Anyway, you haven't reached the age of responsibility yet, have you? Red sails in the sunset.
She has got a point, you know.
Way out on...
Sorted out who's getting the keys yet?
She can't turn a wheel without me, can she?
Jack?
What?
Husband of the Year competition in Women's Choice. I remember it. Didn't you have to describe in so many words what makes the perfect husband?
Did you ever forget?
You'd be like describing yourself then, wouldn't you?
I told you, I forget, don't I?
Hey, hold this way. I want a word with you.
Look, I've got no time. Draven will be here in a minute. I've got that cellar to sort out.
Yeah, well, we've things to straighten out, I know. You know, I have an afternoon off to collect my car.
Our car. It was me what won it.
Yeah, but it's me that giving it to, isn't it? So if you want a share in it, I want you to come to this door with me, right?
Oh, no danger. It's going to be free drinks, isn't it?
Yeah. So I want you ready at 1:30, shaved, and put your best suit on.
Oh, blimey, V.
Never mind, blimey, V. and stay off the ale this morning. I don't want you breathing beer fumes all over me when they're giving me car.
Our car, woman. Who was it who won it, eh? Who is the husband of the year? Me. I am your husband, so don't play me well, forget it.
As if I could. But it's not for want of trying.
Come here a minute. Doesn't he look nice in his best suit, eh? Couldn't you just dip him in chocolate, eh?
Come on, tell us how your Vera won this card.
It was me what won it. Our Vera had nothing to do with it. I did the competition and I sent it in.
In that case, how come she's getting the car?
Well, because like a right Burke, I went and put her name down on the entry form, didn't
Well,
I?
that was a damn silly thing to do.
I know that.
Well, why did you do it then?
Well, because it was a woman's magazine and they wanted the wives to do the competition, you see.
Well, you're not a wife, are you? It could be illegal, could this? In my opinion, you're not entitled to win this car.
I didn't, you pudding. Our Vera did. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Simmer down, simmer down. What me and Reet want to know is this. If, according to this competition, you are now, what is it? Playmate of the month? No, husband of the year.
How the heck did you win that?
You know, they have these special qualities, you see, and you had to put them down from 1 to 10.
Qualities in the ideal husband, you mean? Such as what? Considerate, loving, faithful?
Dependable, athletic, passionate, romantic.
I'd rather not talk about my private life, if you don't mind.
You're not looking forward to this presentation business, are you? I can tell. Oh, yes. When you've seen as many men waiting to go into action as I have, you know the signs. The sweating, the twitching, the smell of naked fear.
Give it a rest, Percy.
I tell you what, me and Perce will come with you to this presentation. A bit of support, like.
Oh, no, you know you can't, because it's invitation only, you see.
Jack, let's be having you.
I think I just heard your invitation.
You've been supping, haven't you? After all I said.
Well, give it a rest, woman.
You dare show me up at this door. Just you dare.
Hey, Vera, do you know, some women have it all. Not just a shiny new car, but the husband of the year as well.
You know you had to make this slogan up, don't you? Well, it should have been me, really, saying why I thought he was such a wonderful husband.
No, he never mentioned that. What were it then, his slogan?
Well, I don't know, but when they give me that car, I'll find out.
You must get fed up being stuck in here day after day, night after night.
Well, at least I get paid for it. Unlike those who stand on your side of the bar night after night.
Yeah, but you must need a break from it. I mean, what do you do on your night off?
Not a lot.
It's a shame that, you know, knockout-looking girl like you. Yeah, that reminds me. There's a great party coming off soon.
Oh, yeah, when's that?
When's your night off?
No, you tell me when this party is.
Well, if I was to say tomorrow night?
Oh, that's a real shame. I'm going to miss it, because my night off's tonight.
That's lucky, because there's parties tonight and all.
Oh, you're a crafty devil, you.
Only when I have to be. This promises to be the party of the year, the Weatherfield Jet Set.
Is there such a thing?
Well, why don't you come to the party with me and find out?
Go on, then, I will. What have I got to lose? Come to think of it, that might be a very silly question.
Check the cameras.
I suppose a pint's out of the question, love.
If we can just give our winner a tiny respite, there'll be all the time in the world for pictures. Come along, Mrs. Duckworth. You too, Mr. Duckworth.
Me?
But of course, you're the man who's made all this possible.
Hey, have you sussed out where ladies' toilet is? I mean, it's not desperate. I think it's all excitement, you know.
Yes, we'll look into the question of facilities later. Mr. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I think we should present the star prize in the Women's Choice nationwide contest to find the reader with the husband of the year. Here she is, the lucky lady, Mrs. Vera Duckworth. Of the literally thousands of competition entries, only 4 managed to put in the correct order the attributes or qualities which our panel of judges considered went to make the ideal husband. That ideal husband is also with us today, Mr. Jack Duckworth, who has reluctantly taken a few hours off work to be with us. As I say, 4 contestants, including Mrs. Duckworth, had an all-correct entry. Mrs. Duckworth clinched first place with her brilliant tie-breaking slogan. As you so persuasively put it, Mrs. Duckworth, my husband is husband of the year because...
Eh?
Would you remind us of your prize-winning effort?
Me?
It's no good asking her, love, because the memory is gone. It's got something to do with her age, you know.
Never mind. I have it here. My husband is husband of the year because right from the day we were married, he has made my life one long honeymoon.
He's made my life one long honeymoon.
Ah, get a rest, will you?
Now, Mrs. Duckworth, come and take possession of your prize. Oh. I have great pleasure, on behalf of Women's Choice, in handing over to you the keys of your exciting new car.
How would he better off giving me them? You see, the wife can't drive.
No, but I'll be taking lessons.
Now, there's a thought. Perhaps we could do a feature on your progress, Mrs. Duckworth, an article on how you learn to drive. Will Mr. Duckworth be teaching you?
Will I, Ella's like?
No, they do say driving lessons put a strain on the marital relationship, don't they? What a thoughtful man you are, Mr. Duckworth. Oh, Clive, come and keep me company.
What do you want to learn to drive for? It's murder on them roads today.
Look, you can save your breath, because I'm learning. I've sent for my provisional licence.
Well, that's daft, innit? You've got a ready-made show for me.
Look, I've told you it's mine, and you're not touching it. My husband has made my life one long honeymoon, you lying toad.
Shh. All right, so it was a lie, but that lie won us this car.
Look, forget about the us. It's mine.
I am just as entitled as you. More. And if you don't let me drive it, how are you going to get it home? Clever clogs.
Well, ring our Terry and tell him to drive it home for me. Ha!
You are getting right up my beat now, you miserable old ratbag.
Now we must have a loving kiss for the camera. Come along, Mr. Duckworth, don't be bashful.
He has what? Because he has made my life one long honeymoon. May God forgive you.
Go on, that's right. Tell them all. Make me a laughing stock. I want that flipping car for you, and what a thanks do I get, eh?
When it comes down to it, lads, that car was won by false pretences and deception. In other words, fraud.
Don't start.
Plus also, and as well, forgery. Since, and correct me if I'm wrong, you falsely signed your wife's name to the entry form.
Yeah, he did. So shut up mothering you, or I'll slap bobbies on you. Hey, I better go check that car, you know, I don't want anybody interfering with it.
Now listen here, Percy, just mind your own business, will you, and stop stirring it.
I shall say whatever I want. That's the right of every Englishman, free speech.
Hey, I don't want anybody scratching it. Hey, and we could rent a garage or something, eh?
I'm renting no garages.
Do you know any driving instructors?
Well, I'll have a think. What you need is somebody young, good-looking and passionate.
Hey, and if you can drive and all, that's just the job. Ah!
I'll teach you to drive, woman.
Oh, no, you won't. Not with your record. You'll be no good. No, I want proper driving lessons.
Oh, by the time you get your flipping licence, that car will be a heap of rust.
Oh.
You get that food down, you win me some races. Here's a little one for me, Daddy. He's in love with it. Right, that's my pigeons done. Get a quick cuppa, get down to the Rovers, get that lot sorted.
Are you sure you're feeling all right?
Never felt better.
Jack, you've been up since crack of dawn.
All right, and it's a different world, I can tell you.
Oh, well, it's not your world neither, so just tell me, what's up?
Look, I just want to get done early, don't I? Like, with you being off work today, like.
Well, I've been off work before, but you never took a turn like this.
Yes, but you've never had your provisional licence before, eh?
Oh, aye, so that's it, eh?
No, I just reckoned if I could get done early, I might be able to see my way clear to giving you a little bit of instruction, like.
Well, we all know what your instruction would be. Straight round to the nearest dealer to swap my car for a clapped-out old banger, just so you can line your pockets.
The thought never entered my head.
Liar.
All right. Maybe I reckoned it made more sense to get something a little bit cheaper, but you were dead against it.
You did right, Sam.
Look, do you want to learn to drive or don't you? You're going to sit there staring at that till you wear the words off it.
You can pick some very nasty habits up, you know, learning from wrong folk.
Wrong folk? What, with my experience?
Exactly.
Morning, girls.
Good morning.
Oh, what do you reckon then?
Vera, it is a car. It wants driving, not punching up like a fairy grotto.
It'll get driven when I'm good and ready.
Yes, but it won't, will it? Not if you leave it here much longer.
Right?
Well, if you don't move it, it's going to take flaming roots.
Don't be daft.
Vera, it doesn't do 'em no good sat there doing nothing, I'm telling you. Lend us the keys, I'll give it a quick whiz round the block, back in less than 5 minutes.
You must think I'm soft or something.
Now, what have I done?
You haven't done no, because you're not getting a chance to. I'll just give it a run round the block. You must think I was born yesterday.
What is the point in paying somebody to tell you where the clutch, the brake, the accelerator is? And you'd be a lot better having somebody by your side who you knew, especially first time out.
What do you reckon?
Could have a point, you know.
Could have your first lesson tonight.
Go on, then. But you raise your voice to me just once, Jack Duckworth, and you'll be walking home.
Give us the keys, then, eh?
What for?
Well, I just thought I'd get to know the car, take it a quick run round the block.
Well, you thought wrong, didn't you? Arthur is having it this after.
Our Terry?
That's right. Well, you was the one that kept going on about it's being stuck in the street, weren't you?
I see. So that's the way the land lies, is it? Well, perhaps you wouldn't mind taking your mother out for the first lesson tonight, then, eh?
Yeah, OK. It's the least I can do, innit?
Tart joke. You're a little belter.
What she has done now but prattle on about that holiday since you first set foot.
Come on, you've got to admit, it's a bit of a novelty for Hilda.
That'll be a bit of a novelty for me, I know.
Well, we're not got all fixed up yet, then?
One big drawback, Alf.
I know I'm going to hate myself for asking this, but...
Our Vera.
Can't make up her mind where she wants to go.
Oh, no, it's not that. She just insists on coming along with me.
Hands up all them that thought they'd never see me again.
All right, you're here. Where's the car in the flaming cut?
Cheeky monkey. It starts out front and it's in one piece.
But just look at the state of your terror.
I had it very well for the first time. Isn't that right, Aki?
You surprised me, that's for sure.
Scared the pants off him, that's what he means.
No, she didn't. She took to it like a duck to water. I mean, she was only on the road for half an hour.
And she was on the pavement the rest of the time.
Listen, I'm telling you, she did all right.
Yeah, there's no to it, is the kid. It's just a matter of confidence, eh?
Well, I'd have said there a bit more to it than that, Vera.
Yeah, well, come on. Who's going to buy me a drink?
I'll get him. Pint, please, Gloria, and a bottle for me, mum.
And don't forget what they say about drinking and driving.
Oh, I finished for today. You can have too much of a good thing, can't you, kid?
You've done it now, haven't you, eh? She's going to be on at you day and night to take her out.
Well, she's going to be unlucky, isn't she? Because I am not going to have the time, thanks, Gloria.
Well, that's all about your mother. Your life's going to be hell from now on. Unless, of course, you could find somebody to take her off your hands.
Like you mean?
Well, now you come to mention it, it is an husband's duty, isn't it? And especially with her being a natural, out of it.
Yeah, and the fact that it's the only way that you're going to get your hands on them keys got nothing to do with it.
Oh, come on, Terry, give us a break.
Listen, if it means that so much to you, be my guest. It's going to cost you the price of that round, OK?
My pleasure.
What's tickling him?
I've just been appointed chief instructor to my mum.
Well, she seemed happy enough with you.
Oh, she was, yeah. But me? No, thank you. I have had it up to here. It's like trying to reason with a mad dog. There's no need for me old fella to know that, is there?
Who am I to spoil his fun?
Yes.
Oh, but by heck, things have changed a bit since I was a youngster. Don't mind telling you. Talk about the permissive society.
Oh, well, perhaps we better have the name of this hotel.
It's no joke, though, is it, when you're trying to get to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning? All that shouting and carrying on.
You can talk.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you don't have to go to no hotel in Torquay to have that carry on. You can have plenty of that on your own doorstep.
Oh, aye. What's your Terry been up to now, then?
Ah, Terry. It's not my doorstep I'm on about. Ask them too. They live on the side of it.
Look here, if you're insinuating...
I'm insinuating nothing, I'm telling you. When it comes to comings and goings and carryings on, well, them kids at your place take the gold flipping medal.
You wish you wouldn't smoke when I'm eating.
Well, I wouldn't smoke at all, then, would I? Could you never stop flaming eating?
You know it's killing you, don't you?
It's my body.
Yeah? And who's going to have to look after it when it's sick, eh? Me.
You couldn't look after a sick cat, you.
What I mean is the National Health's going to have to look after you. And who paid for that? Me.
So do I.
Oh, yeah? And how many stamps have you put on in your lifetime, eh? How many?
Stop counting.
You can count to 10, can't you?
Are you taking me for another driving lesson today, Terry?
I don't think I'll be able to, ma'am. I've got a lot on.
Oh, you can spare me half an hour.
I can't, ma'am, honest.
But you will take me when you get time, won't you?
Well, actually, I think you'd be better off getting somebody else to take you.
Why?
Well, to be honest, I don't think I've got enough patience.
Oh, so you think you need patience, eh, to learn me how to drive?
Not just you, I mean anybody.
Especially women who haven't got the natural gift. What us fellas have, you see.
I never said that. Look, I'm sorry, ma'am. Ta-ra, see you later.
Hey, he's let you down on a terrible that. Your only son and all.
I don't know why.
Well, I could take you out, my darling, couldn't I? I mean, I'm a better driver than our Terry to start off with, and I could pass on all my finesse and road sense.
So if you're such a good driver, how come you'd accident with every car you ever had? You were naughty for it at that taxi firm. You'd more bumps than a Dodgem.
Yeah, well, both folk were always running into me.
You were always saying that women drivers were a bigger nuisance than teenagers.
Yes, yes. But you will be properly teached, my love, by an expert.
We'll see.
What, Glo?
What?
I am half looking forward to this summer.
Oh.
I'll have a new car. The world will be a bowl of cherries. Could be yours too, Glo.
Oh, you never give up, do you?
Not by the prize as ecstasy, darling.
Anyway, I thought Vera wouldn't let you near a car.
Well, she'll have to do when she discovers that she's never going to drive it.
Well, she can learn to drive like anyone else, can't she?
Our Terry's given up on her after one lesson. When I take her out driving, I'm not going to exactly going to boost her confidence.
Oh, well, I think that's terrible. Why do you have to be so devious about everything, Jack?
Well, when you live in a pool of piranha fish, to survive, you've got to be a shark. That is my car. I won it, not our Vera.
Oh.
No, thanks.
All you've got to do is ask if you do. We are here to serve.
Vera, what's behind all this bowing and scraping?
I wish I knew.
Is he still trying to get his hands on that car?
He's dead keen to give me driving lessons, you know.
Jack is?
Yeah, it's worrying me.
Yeah, well, me and all.
What do you think he's up to?
I can't think. Bet your life is up to summit.
Oh, what do you think I should do?
Well, I'd play safe here. I'd refuse. Have you and him ever been straight one another about out?
Not that I can remember, no. My mother said he was a snake, you know, first time she saw him.
Ain't she?
She was still daft enough to lend him 50 quid, though. Mind you, he has got a fatal charm.
Doesn't show, though, does it?
I mean, I'd hope you look for somewhere, but we're Brian away. Can't leave the garage.
Oh, I'll be all right.
What do you want to eat?
I'm not hungry, Kevin.
Come on, you've got to have something. A sandwich.
All right, I'll have a cheese.
Okay, what do you want to drink?
Orange juice, please.
Hiya. Cheese sandwich and an orange juice, please.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's just for Sally. I've got to go back to work.
Is she all right?
Yeah, she's looking for digs, though. Hey, I don't suppose you've got anywhere at your place?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kev. Listen, she'll find somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, we better get off, kid, aren't we?
Everything satisfactory, was it, girls?
Fine, yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's what I'm here for, to please.
So you keep saying...
Tea time, love.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, about that driving lesson you're going to give me, I don't think I'll bother. You run me and Ivy to bingo tonight, won't you, Terry?
What time?
About 7:30.
Sorry, I've got a date at 7 o'clock. Actually, I was going to ask you, could I borrow the car?
Sorry, no driving lesson, no car.
Oh, suit yourself. We've got the van, and for what I've got planned, it might come in more handy.
Do you know there's a lot of your father in you?
Not much, I hope.
I can take you and Ivy to bingo, love.
You're working.
But I can take 10 minutes off. I can pick you up as well. It'll be like having a chauffeur. Hey, your mates at the bingo off. Their eyes will fall out.
No.
That car will be an heap of rust before you flaming move it.
Look, how do I know you haven't asked for the night off and go swanning into Manchester in my car?
I haven't got a flaming night off.
Oh, haven't you? Well, you could easily ask for it, couldn't you? Especially with Bet not being there.
What is the point of having a new car if it never moves, eh?
Oh, don't worry, Chuck. I'll think of a way to get it moving.
You know, all your chickens are coming home to roost over this motor, aren't they, Dad?
What do you mean?
All the lies you've told, all the fast ones you've ever pulled. You've even banned yourself from cleaning that car. There is some justice in the world, after all.
That was very childish.